Man, we got less than a minute left in the 8th round of Aosta Sandoval. It's been a good one. It's been a good one, man. It's like both of them are slowing down, but Sandoval was having a good, oh, looks like a little clash of heads. Sandoval was having some good moments there at the end of the last round. 10 seconds. Oh. Ah, this is a good one. All right. Órale, Cholo, truck los tres chingones, boxing shots, all the chingones y chingonas. So check this out, man. Let me go ahead and explain what's going on because things did not go the way I wanted to. So what's happening is I have to do this off my phone because where they put me at, so I do got my credential, all right, but it's the red credential, which does not put me down there. I don't know why, but oh well, that's where they put me. What's up, Andrew? And instead, they put us way up here, and there's no power. We're just basically just in the, you know, just like regular seats. There's no outlets. There's nothing. This is the first time that I've covered a fight where they don't have any outlets whatsoever. So I have to do this off of my phone. I do have my laptop with me, but they didn't give us a Wi-Fi code, and there's no outlet up here. It's just, we're just in the regular stands. It's, man, dog. One, put Cholo in the nosebleed sections. Hey, dog, I have to keep wiping my nose, homie. All the sangre keeps coming out, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, they put us up here, dog. So I just, you know, which is cool. When I covered the Lawson, as we're 1 minute into the 9th round of the Sandoval Aosta fight. When I covered the Virgil Ortiz versus Lawson fight, same thing. You know, they put us up in the nosebleeds, but it was fine because we had a table up there and we had an outlet and we had Wi-Fi. So that was cool. You know, it's being up here is not that bad. I'll be real with you guys. Being this high up, you can see everything nice and clearly. There's only a problem is you don't get to interview the fighters right after the fight. But here, there's no outlets. There's no power. They didn't give us any Wi-Fi. So I'm doing the best I can now. And Aosta hitting some body shots here as we're approaching the 1 minute mark left for the 9th round in this 10-round fight. It's been a good one. Sandoval coming off a little strong, coming off the ropes, backing up into the ropes. Aosta is doubling up that hook, man. Oh, good uppercut by Aosta. Didn't really seem to face Sandoval too much. Sandoval backed up to the blue corner. Aosta hits him with a good left uppercut. Now they start wrestling off to the side. They're on the ropes in between the blue and white corner. Sandoval keeping himself to the rope, man. Now approaching the neutral corner. Gets himself off the corner. They're back to the middle of the ring. Sandoval gets really close, allowing the clinch. Referee breaks them up. Less than 10 seconds. Time. As of right now, I got Aosta winning this fight. As of right now, that is. The Spencer is dark. It's dark up here, dog. It is dark up here, man. I'll give you guys another view. LA just hit home run, 4-3. B of 8. I don't know what you mean by B of 8. I was at the Dodger game last night, man. So we're heading into the 10th and final round of this good one, man. I like this one. We had a good, pretty good card. I was covering the prelims. Oh, bottom of the 8th. Despensa, dog. Gracias, Andrew. Appreciate it, man. How is anybody keeping an eye out on any of the other fights going on? I was really interested in the undercards of the top ranked card. Even the Nate Diaz undercard fight. I saw the one of the Vargas kids is gonna be fighting Sean Garcia. Sean Garcia, who didn't make weight. Let's see if I could get a little light over here. Sandoval seems to be getting a little sloppy with his footwork. Lands a good one. Backing Aosta up. Aosta backed up to the red corner. Guard up. He might be hurt. Turns his back. Now he puts Sandoval up against the red corner. Oh, what? You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. The referee stops it in the 10th and final round. Oh, wow, dog. He was not that hurt. Unbelievable. I thought he was winning the fight. I thought Aosta was actually winning the fight. Wow. Referee steps in and stops the fight. Joel Diaz right now, I don't know if they're showing on TV. Joel Diaz right now is getting into it with the referee. Joel Diaz is livid. He is pissed. I don't think they're showing it on TV, but he is pissed, man. He had his finger right in the referee's face. I don't know what they're showing on television, man, but he is pissed. I thought Aosta was winning this fight, man. Even if this final round, the 10th and final round, went to Sandoval, I thought Aosta was still doing enough to win this fight. Dodgers hit another. That's right. Yeah, 5-3. Ref stopped it too soon. Yeah, he did, man. Yes, he did. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. They're showing the replay up on the Jumbotron. Let me see. What? That, wow. And everybody's booing. Everybody is booing. Let's see it again. He's got all his faculties. What did he see? What is going on? What? I did not see anything. So Sandoval comes up with an uppercut, splits the guard, but it's not like he really nailed him with that uppercut. Good gosh. Terrible. Terrible. I'm looking at the replay right now. Wow. Terrible, man. Terrible. So I wanted to go live for the entire co-main event, but like I said, we don't have any outlets. I have all my plugs, all my chargers, with the exception of a portable charger. People are booing. Everybody is booing. Wow. And everyone is booing. This is the hometown kid. Now Acosta is up on the corner and people are cheering for Acosta. And Sandoval is the hometown boy. He's from Rialto, not too far from here, just a few miles from here. Not far at all. Wow. What a horrible way to end a good fight. Because it was a good fight. What a horrible way to end it. There you go, the boos, man. Damn. I can't even hear what he's saying. The boos are. Hey, I'm telling you guys right now, it's hard to hear what he's saying because of the boos. Wow. What's going on with the ref stoppage? Fight too soon. Ref smoking on something. Yeah, man. Bad call by the ref. Definitely bad call by the ref. Now, again, Sandoval is the hometown kid. But I thought Acosta was winning the fight. I did. I thought he was winning the fight. I mean, I'm trying to hear. Good gosh. The boos are loud, Holmes. Wow, dog. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to understand what's being said. I can't make out what they're saying. But Chris Mannix's interview right now, I can't make out. The boos are picking up. Oh, wow. There's some cheers, but can't hear what Sandoval's saying at all. All right. Here, I'm interested to hear what Joel Diaz has to say here.
He says early in the fight, he hurt someone, and the referee saw him, I hurt him, and he never did anything. He's supposed to fight. I was hurt, even in the last ones I was moving weight, I got on the rope. He did land a pretty clean shot in that last round. How hurt were you after taking that shot?
I'll get back to you right now, Chingones. I want to hear this. They're interviewing Acosta. through Joel Diaz. They are booing Sandoval as he's on his way out. Sandoval exiting, going back to the locker room, and they're booing him.
He said, he kind of he understands it. He was in control. He was conscious. He was by the ropes and kept fighting. And all of a sudden, the referee started to fight. He didn't have a chance to do his counter. Do you feel like this fight and the outcome deserves a rematch?
People are cheering for the revancha, Holmes.
It's up to the promoter. That's what they want. He's ready and ready to fight anybody. It's a rematch. He's going to take it. Appreciate the effort, Gino.
Wow. All right. Wow, that was very upsetting. All right. Well, now we get ready for our main event between Giovanni Cabrera and William Zepeda. And I'll tell you, man, Aosta has become somewhat of a hero. They are cheering him right now as he's walking out of the ring. He's shaking hands. Everybody's wanting to take a picture with them, snap hands with them. He's becoming somewhat of the hero for tonight, man. It was Gacho Pique Sandoval, who is the hometown kid here. They were actually booing him on the way back. So Oscar de la Hoya, yeah. Where did my other phone go? Shoot. Oscar de la Hoya right now is over there taking pictures, signing autographs. When he came into the building, Spencer, when he came in, man, there was a mixture of boos and cheers. Hey, man, I'm looking for my other. I know I had it. Ah, bastard. All right. Well, yeah, they are storming the lawyer. Even yesterday at the weigh-ins. What's up, JC? What's up, Dimitro? Even yesterday at the weigh-ins, they were storming the lawyer, and all the questions were all about Ryan Garcia. It was all about Ryan, man. And right now, he is over there just with all people. Everybody's got their phones on him. But he's not doing interviews. They're just taking pictures with them, shaking hands, all that good stuff, man. Damn it, where did my... So dark up here, dog. Man, it's dark up here. Hang on. All right. Okay. Turn this off. All right, so Aosta, in my opinion, got robbed because I thought he was winning the fight. Maybe was not winning the fight hands down. It was a good competitive fight, but I thought he was winning the fight, and he was not hurt in that 10th and final round when the referee stepped in and stopped it. What a shame! What a shame, man! And for the hometown boy, which was Sandoval, who had a nice big fan base here, dog, he turned heel real quick. They started booing the heck out of him. That's Gacho, dog. So we'll see what happens, man. I would like to see a rematch at some point. Yeah, make it another co-main event of some a smaller card or something like that. But or it doesn't even need to be a co-main event. But it was a good fight. I enjoyed it. So what's the next fight? I'm not at home yet. The main event. The main event, Dimitro. This is it, man. And they did your boy dirty too, Holmes, of where they put me at. I'm way up here. We have no power up here. We got no Wi-Fi, nothing, Nathan, nada, homie. We're flying. Just all we can do is just send smoke signals, Holmes. That's it, dog. This is the worst that they've ever put me in. This right here. I said it earlier. It's not the fact that they put me high up. That's fine. I don't care about that. That's cool. I mean, I'd rather be down there. Don't you know? But when you have no outlets, no Wi-Fi, no password, no anything like that, it just dog. That's why I gotta do this off my phone. I can't do it. I got my laptop here, but I can't do it. We got no access to Wi-Fi here. So hopefully this is coming out all right and sounding all right. So is anybody watching the ESPN card? Is anything going on exciting over there? I was talking to somebody earlier who was at the weigh-ins for the Nate Diaz, and he said it was empty over there. Spencer, I was talking to somebody that knew somebody that was covering that, and they said it was empty over there. I'm telling you guys this right now, man. It is not a packed house here. It's not. There are more empty seats here than there are filled seats. I'm wondering, usually when the main event starts, that's when it starts to get, jam packed. But as of right now, the main event is next. I don't know how long they're going to take before they start it. But as of right now, there are more empty seats than there are filled seats, man. Let's see. I'm watching at the hospital, bro. Oh, Demetro, congratulations, man. Demetro having his first kid. Keyshawn Davis couldn't put away his taxi driver. Hey, what's your guys' thoughts on Keyshawn Davis, man? Is he a little bit too overhyped? I like the kid. I do. There's certain fighters that when you see them, you're like, okay, that's something special. That person's going to be something special. And then there's other fighters where it's like, you know what? That fighter is going to be good, but that's about all that's as far as they're going to go. They're only going to be good, but they're never going to be great. I see that with Keyshawn Davis. I don't think Keyshawn will ever be a great fighter. He'll be good, he'll give fighters, a good test here and there, but I don't think he'll ever be great. I don't think he'll ever be the guy at whatever weight class he ends up in. I just think he'll just be a good test. I like Oshaki Foster, man. Tony Boswell, what's going on, my boy? Just stop and show support and hit I appreciate that, Tony. Davis isn't all of that. I like Mason. He is only 20, has room to grow. Okay. Keyshawn has skills, but absolutely no pop. He doesn't stand out. Reminds me of Ray Ford. He's rough, tough, some skills, but doesn't have. Oh, shoot. Hold on, it just jumped up. But doesn't have pizzazz. Yeah, I like Keyshawn Davis, man. I think he'll be a good fighter, but that's like I said, that's all he's gonna be is just good. Hey, prove me wrong, but that's about it. As we're over here in Ontario, California, homie, getting ready for the main event, Zepeda-Cabrera. I'll tell you guys this, man. Cabrera. So I was at the weigh-ins yesterday, right? Cabrera, I didn't know this about him, but he's quite the character, man. He's quite the character. He likes to put on a show. He smiles a lot. He really, panders to the crowd. He likes to do a little dance and stuff like that. He's quite the character, man. So, which, makes it exciting to put him in fights like this, right? Because if he wasn't, people wouldn't people wouldn't really care too much about this fight. As it stands right now, I'm not even really sure how many people care about this fight, especially with the fights that are going on tonight. I'm not really sure where this fight stands. This fight probably stands at the bottom of the barrel, man, with the other fights that are going on, with the other cards that are going on. Great. Keyshawn is great, but Keyshawn is good, but isn't great. I agree. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, and I think that's where it's going to be at, man. I think that's where it's going to stay. And you got to give it up to the fight card that they're having over there with the Nate Diaz fight. I do want to watch that Vargas kid against Sean Garcia, who did not make weight at the weigh-ins. I watched Fernando Vargas and the Vargas kids get interviewed after the weigh-ins. They were being asked on what their thoughts were of Sean Garcia not making weight. And it's always fun, man. It's always fun seeing Fernando Vargas being interviewed, dog. He's there with his sons. That's one thing I will say about Fernando Vargas. He has a great relationship with his sons. He does, man. Shout outs to Fernando Vargas. He has a really good relationship with his sons. Look at this, man. Look how they got me up here, man. I want to be down there on the table, sipping on a little Jack and Coke, waiting for the main event to happen. But nah, they got me up here. It's all right, Holmes. It's all right, man. We're dragging our knuckles. So Oscar De La Hoya looks like he's being interviewed right now as I speak, down by the tunnel where the fighters are coming out. They say he's being interviewed by Chris Mannix. Let me see if I could pick that up. Let me see. Oscar De La Hoya being interviewed by Chris Mannix before the main event. So I'm assuming they're just trying to kill a little bit of time. Let me see, man. Let me see if I could feel a little light here. Man, it's dark, Holmes. Andale. There we go. How about that? There we go. If I had like a little stand that I could put like right here, that would have been cool, dog. Yo, everyone in the chat, what's up, Andrew? If I had like a little stand that I could put like right here or something. It's dark. It's dark up here. So, I don't know if you guys heard while we wait for the main event, man. I just don't want it to be a bunch of dead airtime. But I don't know if you guys heard about Canelo possibly fighting Chris Eubanks Jr. What the hell's up with that? Now, there's a couple of ways we could look at this. All right, there's a couple of ways we could look at this. All right, now Chris Eubanks Jr. homie, that fool does not stand a chance against Canelo. All right. I think he's actually lower than a Jamal. Well, maybe not Jamal Charlo. I don't know. Maybe he's parallel with Jamal Charlo as it stands right now, because Jamal Charlo, where he's at, all up in his head. Edgar Berlanga, I think that fight will probably sell more in the States. However, here's what I will say. Okay, here's what I will say. All right. Canelo has came out and says that he does want to have a fight out in the UK. So will this be his fight for the UK? Remember when he fought John Ryder in Mexico? Nobody wanted to see that fight. Now that turned out to be somewhat of an exciting fight, mainly just because John Ryder could take an ass whooping, dog. You know what I mean? So, shout out to John Ryder. That's why that fight turned out to be a good fight, because John Ryder can take a beating, dog. Chris Eubanks Jr. can. Chris Eubanks cannot take a beating like that. But if Canelo wants to have one fight out in the UK, is this the route he's gonna take to have that one fight out there? Personally, do I like the fight itself? No, I don't. But if he wants to have one fight out in the UK, I guess this kind of makes sense, because now I'm trying to think who else is a UK fighter that's around that weight class. I'm just going off the top of my head. If you guys can help me out, that can really sell out in the UK. And if he's going down that route, it's kind of letting me know that Canelo may be on his way out, maybe like in the next 5 fights or something like that. Because I'm assuming that's kind of on his bucket list to fight one time out in the UK, which is the only reason why he would even entertain a fight like Chris Eubanks Jr. As a fan, I don't want to see it, but if he wants to fight in the UK, it will only make sense for him to fight a UK fighter. And I'm trying to think somebody at 168, maybe even 160. I'm not even really sure where Chris Eubanks fights at anymore. 160 or what? I mean, there was that whole story that he was gonna fight Conor Benn once upon a time at some weird ass catch weight, but that's the only thing I can think of on why he would even entertain to fight a Chris Eubanks Jr. Let me see. What's up, Andrew? Let me see. Canelo trying to short date Benavides. You know what? Spencer. You know what, Demetrio? That could be true. That could be true. That could be very true. He could just keep waiting it out. You know, wait it out till the end of this month, and then say September time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mexican Independence Day weekend. Let's handle. That way, Benavides has a short training camp, and he needs to cut that weight. It could be true. It could be true. I'm going to say Canelo has 4 or 5 left. Tony, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, Demetrio, what you're saying, homie, that makes total sense, right? I didn't even think about that. But what I'm also thinking about, once they mentioned Chris Eubanks Jr., what I started thinking was, first of all, everybody started trashing Canelo, which I understand. I get it. I don't like that fight either. But what I started thinking about was when Canelo said he does want to have a fight in the UK, right? So, I mean, who else would it be? And I'm legitimately asking a serious question, because I'm trying to think. I can't really think of another UK fighter. Maybe there is. Because Chris Eubanks Jr. doesn't stand a chance, dog. Canelo's going to mop the floor with that fool, you know? But then again, he's going to mop the floor with Berlanga and Jamal Charlo as well. But you know what, Demetrio? Like you said, dog, Canelo might be entertaining throwing these other fighters' names around, but in reality, he's just waiting for, another 2 weeks from today to announce, let's do this. September, Mexican Independence Day weekend, Benavides and Canelo, let's handle it. Now it's a short training camp. and Benavides has to cut that weight in a short period of time. Yeah, I mean it's smart, you know. But if you are David Benavides, that's why, and you really want to fight, you need to be getting ready. You should have been getting ready already. You just you just had a fight at 175. In my opinion, you didn't look all that good. Well, I mean, wait, that's not how I wanted to word it. That's not how I want to word it. You didn't look any different to me at 175 to 168. You didn't look anything different. There's some fighters that say that they cannot make a certain weight anymore, that they're killing themselves cutting the weight, and then I see them move up in weight, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could tell, because when I saw them move up in weight, I saw them, their skill set, their gas tank, their conditioning, everything was just a lot better. And that's when I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? Cutting that weight was really hurting you. With Benavides, I didn't see that. He looked the same. He looked the same from 168 to 175. Now, I'm not saying he's not having trouble making 168. I'm just simply saying if moving up was going to help him, I didn't really see. I didn't really see it in the ring. He looked the same, which is fine. I never said he was a bad fighter. I like David Benavides as a fighter. He's fun to watch, but I just didn't see anything different. As long as Benavides, as long Canelo fight Benavides on Cinco de Mayo of Mexican Independence Day. It needs to be one of those dates. It wouldn't make sense if he fights him on a December or February. Like, why would you do that, man? You know what I mean? The time for that fight is on one of those dates. Solo, as far as Oshaki resistance now, a boxing snoozer, as expected. Really? Oshaki Foster, huh? Damn. LA Dodgers won. Yeah, baby, that's what's up. I was at the game last night, man. They did a drone show. I don't know if you guys ever seen a drone show. Usually they do fireworks, but this time they did drones. A gang of drones just light up the sky, put different images in the sky. It's crazy, dog. It looks like UFOs all over the place, man. It's something else, Holmes. It's crazy. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with the whole Canelo thing. If he is just gonna try to wait Benavides out, it's smart to not even mention Benavides. Keep mentioning Berlanga. Keep mentioning Jamal Charlo. Now you start mentioning Chris Eubanks Jr. Keep mentioning these guys, man. And then, a week and a half, 2 weeks from now, reach out to Benavides and say, what's up? Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Smart move, man. Smart move. The WBC no longer wants to work with Ryan Garcia. King Ryan Garcia, Holmes. Vato flipping out, homie. Right now, looks like they're getting set. You got the commentators in front of the camera, I guess, giving their last thoughts of the main event coming up. So Mauricio Suleiman came out, president of the WBC, and said he's no longer going to be working with King Ryan Garcia. Is Ryan Garcia done in boxing? You guys think we're going to see Ryan Garcia back in boxing, or is he done in boxing? The kid's really losing it. I do want to make a video on the whole thing of Ryan Garcia and everything that he said and everything that he posted. I will make that video. But I do want to ask, is he done boxing? Look, he's done for boxing for not a year from today, but a year from April 20th, right? Okay. So what do we got? I don't know. My math is probably off, but we got, what, about 10 months left? In those 10 months, he's not going to be boxing or anything like that. He's got a lot of bad habits. Is he done boxing? I'm going to tell you guys this. He may be done with sanctioned fights, but I think there's always going to be money to be made with him stepping into the ring. So if he were to get into these, so-called celebrity crossover, boxer versus MMA, boxer versus celebrity, if he gets into one of those things, I think that's where we'll see him. As far as sanctioned fights, I mean, unless he gets his life together, which I don't think he's going to in these next 10 months, man, where he's not going to have boxing to kind of keep him focused. I think the next time we see him in the ring is going to be in a fight like that. Some sort of crossover, celebrity MMA. He was already calling out some MMA dude. I don't know who it was, but, I see him doing things like that, these exhibition matches, and making a lot of money. Making a lot of money. Who's not going to pay to watch Ryan Garcia versus some MMA guy? I mean, maybe pure boxing fans like you and I are probably not going to pay top dollar, but all the casuals, all his fan base, all the, people that like weird fights like that, they're going to be all over it, man. Let me see. Canelo and Crawford. Orale. Well, we got to see what Crawford does on February. I'm sorry, on February, dog. I'm over here living in the past. On August 3rd. Ryan is an embarrassment to Americans. Thank God he's not Raza. Orale, Demetro. Look at you, homie. Giving them the boot from the Raza card, Holmes. Damn. Ryan need to be hospitalized. You guys, por favor, tune in to a video that I'm going to drop this Monday, this coming Monday. I'm going to drop, it's solely going to be on Ryan Garcia and only Ryan Garcia. I don't want to talk about it here, but I'm going to talk about it on that video. It drops this Monday because I think I know what's going on with Ryan, man. No, I really think the only way Devin can try to recover from this fight, Ryan, and I still think Ryan still beats Devin. You know, that's the thing right there too, Tony. You know, what does Devin do? If Ryan does not come back to boxing, at least competitive boxing. I'm not talking about all that weird stuff. I'm not talking about go fight an MMA guy or celebrity or a YouTuber. That's not competitive. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real competitive prize fighters, which I'm not sure if Ryan's going to come back to that. If he doesn't, where does that leave Devin? You know, Devin just made, I think, probably the biggest payday of his career. Truth be told, Devin does not sell. Not like that. Will that always be a blemish on his career? Will he always hear it that, oh man, Ryan whooped your ass? You know, that's going to be rough, man. That's going to be rough going your career like that. Maybe sometime down the line, maybe the fight happens. I do want to see the rematch. I do. But I don't know, man. I think Ryan's going to be gone for more than just the suspension time. I think he's going to be gone. And like I said, he can make money. Ryan can make money, man. He can make money getting into some of these weird old boxing matches. He can make money getting in there, fighting a kangaroo or some YouTuber fighting one of the Paul brothers. He can make a lot of money doing that stuff, man. So, you know, Ryan just need help. Body and mind. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping a video 100% on Ryan Garcia this Monday. It won't be that long, but I'm gonna get straight to the point on on uh, on Ryan Garcia, man. All right, looks like we're getting ready for the main event. Joe Martinez is in the ring. The ring girls are in the ring. How you guys how you guys digging these ring girls? Um, Usually they don't wear that much clothes. I mean, I'm not saying that they're wearing a lot of clothes or anything, but this time they're wearing pants, tight pants, but pants. Usually they have them wearing shorts, dog. And one of the girls has a long sleeve shirt on, or at least her left arm is a long sleeve. Ryan needs to go to one of those Maury Jenny Jones boot camps for teens. And he needs to move on, take loss like a man, learn from loss like every fighter does. Yeah, Andrew. And you know what? Maybe as Joe Martinez is to start introducing the fighters, and you know what, Andrew? Maybe Devin can move on. Maybe it's Bill Haney that's having problems moving on. Don't know, man. Golden Boy been putting some such lately, bro. Ah, come on, dog. Okay, Giovanni Cabrera. I'll tell you, man. I didn't know this about him, dog. He's a pretty flashy guy, homie. Giovanni Cabrera is really in love with himself, Holmes. He really comes off as a guy who really spends a lot of time in front of the mirror, dog. That's what I got from him yesterday. All right, let me see. Giovanni's gonna be coming out. Uh, he's coming out to no music. All right. As we see Giovanni Cabrera coming out to no music. There is no music playing. Okay, there we go. Finally, the music starts playing for Giovanni Cabrera. Wow, he already passed the halfway mark to the ring. He was coming out to no music. He was a little bit past the halfway mark when they started playing the music. All right. Giovanni Cabrera, man, the vato really, really, truly loves himself, dog. Hey, he seems like a fun dude, man. Serio, dog. He just, he was there at the weigh-ins and everything, started dancing around. He seemed, hopefully he started showboating a little bit. All right, let's see if we could get. All right, as here comes El Camarón, William Zepeda. And for Camarón, they're not messing up on his music. They were only messing up on the music for Giovanni. Now, I don't know if he just missed the mark. They're showing highlights on the Jumbotron of Zepeda before he comes out. There's the tunnel that he's going to be coming out of. Wow. He said it in, oh, here it comes. Órale, mariachi hat y todo. Eso. He's wearing a vest. Almost looks like it's a Dodgers writing almost. All right, as we start gearing up, ready for the main event of the evening for this one. This is what I've been waiting for. again, man, to everybody. Hey, man, gracias for being here. They got your boy up here, way up in the nosebleeds. Look at that. All right, I'm doing this off my phone. They didn't give me any Wi-Fi. There's no outlets, no power up here, no nothing, no Nathan, no nada, homie. Not even a bag of chicharrones, man. Damn, dog.
From Toyota Arena here in beautiful Ontario,
Let's see. Daddy Haney is a problem. Ah, Giovanni did some nice work against Pitbull. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. You know, Dimitri, the thing about Giovanni, he kind of stands up straight a little bit, dog. He's not like this, dog. He's kind of like straight, you know? Tough chin. He's got a tough chin, man. That's right, Andrew. Let's go. Andrew, I would love to have a drink right now. I really, truly would, dog. I would love to have a drink right now. But there's no table here. There's like, man, Holmes. Thomas Taylor, referee.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the boxing world is ready. Ontario, make some noise again.
Woo! Let's go, baby. This is what I live for, Holmes. This is what I live for.
He weighed officially 137 pounds. In 23 professional fights, his record stands at 22.
Remember, Giovanni did not make weight.
With one debate, he is the WBC's #7 ranked lightweight contender of the world from Chicago, Illinois. Here is
He's jumping up and down. He's loving himself, dog. I love this. I like it. I like it. Giovanni's a cool dude, man. Giovanni's a cool dude. I like Giovanni, man.
35 pounds.
Look at Camarón. Just calmado. Calmado, homie. Let the fist do the talking. He's not talking. He's not nothing. Just there in his corner. Very calm, very cool. No Mexico water. Hey, Andrew. No, dog. Nothing, Holmes. Nothing. Usually, they give us a free drink, right? Not for alcohol, but free drink and free food. Nothing, dog. Nothing. This one, they gave me this. A slap to the nalgas and said, "Get up there." I wonder how the relationship is with Freddie Roach and Giovanni Cabrera, because Freddie Roach is not really that kind of guy where it's like, you know, hype, hype, hype. Let's dance, let's joke around the way Gio is. As here we go. Round one. Gio coming out, jabbing. Gio keeping his front hand really low. And he's coming aggressively. Gio really coming aggressively here, man. Cabrera. Both of them southpaw stance. Giovanni keeping his hands real. Cabrera keeping his hands down, man. Cabrera much bigger. It's easy to tell, man. It's easy to tell. Cabrera, the much bigger guy in the ring. Thomas Taylor breaks him up. As it stands right now, we're heading into a minute in the first round. Giovanni Cabrera has thrown more punches than Camarón Zepeda. How many times have you heard that before? Where Zepeda's opponent is throwing more punches. Hey, Cabrera landed 2 good hooks. Another hook. Cabrera very unorthodox, man. Just kind of jumping around all over the place. I wouldn't say he's got good footwork. He's just got tricky footwork. He kind of stumbles around, which kind of makes it a little bit tough. Halfway through the first round, and I'm no copy box or anything. I'm not counting the punches. I'm just going by the eyeball test. And Cabrera has thrown more punches than Zepeda has. And Cabrera keeping his lead hand down, his right hand down. Remember, both of these guys are in the southpaw stance. So their front hand is the right hand. They're clinching up, fighting it a little bit on the inside. Zepeda's back against the ropes. Cabrera throws 3 jabs. Zepeda answers with a jab of his own. And it kind of looks like to me, at least from this angle, that Zepeda's face is a little red. If anybody can see the the telecast going on, is Zepeda's face a little red? I'm not saying he's bleeding. It just looks to be red. That's all. Cabrera gets himself off the ropes, backing himself up. Cabrera's back is leaning more towards the ropes, even though he's not touching the ropes. And now he's holding on to Zepeda. They break it up. Cabrera now is the one backing up for the most part. Moves forward, bum rushes. Zepeda kind of pushes him back, saying, "What's up, Pese Lezando?" Zepeda trying to get a little bit of offense going. It doesn't seem to be working. Cabrera being very tricky, misses. Look, check this out, man. To me, that round was for Giovanni Cabrera. Let me see if I could. Okay, I think I can see myself a little bit better right there. I have the zone card on my girl's phone and the ESPN card on the TV at the hospital. Demetrio, you're a warrior, homie. You're a warrior, big dog. Serio, man. Congratulations, homie. I know you guys are expecting your child to be born, man. Who's going to win, Cabrera? Easy boy. Easy boy. Easy. I would say Cabrera won the first round. I would say he won the first round. I'm not picking Cabrera to win this fight. No, I'm not picking him to win this fight. But did he win the first round? At least from where I'm sitting, he won the first round. Yeah, I think he did. Giovanni looking nice. Yeah, he is, man. Easy boy, man. This is what I'm here for, dog. I love this. All right, Cabrera, come back. Cabrera just moving, circling the ring. I'll tell you, man, he really keeps his front hand just down. Oh, Zepeda answers with a good straight left. Cabrera, the much bigger man. And in the first round, he was just kind of he was pushing Zepeda around a little bit more. This one, he seems to be backing up a little bit more. Now he kind of forces himself to Zepeda. Zepeda seems to be a lot more active, throwing more punches this round now. Make no mistake, man. Cabrera is in this fight, though. Zepeda is used to throwing many more punches than what he's throwing. Cabrera neutralizing Zepeda's offense with his long jab and just his awkward movement around the ring as Cabrera kind of backs himself to the neutral corner. Then he jumps forward. Doesn't really land anything. Cabrera again backs himself up to the neutral corner, gets himself out of there. Cabrera throws a 1-2. Doesn't really land too well. Zepeda being a little more strategic. Landing some good punches right there. Cabrera trying to clinch. Zepeda not allowing the clinch. Clinches anyway. Referee Thomas Taylor breaks him up. Good stiff jab by Zepeda. Backs up Giovanni to the red corner. Giovanni gets out of there. Good, good ring generalship or ring IQ awareness of Cabrera. Whenever he sees himself up against the corner like he is right now in the blue corner, he gets out of there immediately. Backing up to the blue corner again. Gets himself out of there. Cabrera's throwing those jabs out there. trying to keep Zepeda at bay. Good movement by Cabrera, man. And I see a little trick that Cabrera is doing. I'll tell you guys what I see at the end of the round of what he's doing. And it seems to be working. Cabrera up close as he backs up, man. Zepeda lands a good 1-2. Giovanni really slowed down. Giovanni landed a good right hook. Good round. Good round. That was a close round. Much better round for Zepeda because to me, the first round, hands down, was Cabrera's round. This round was a lot more closer. But anyway, what I was telling you guys, what I see Cabrera doing, he comes down and then he goes up. And with his shoulder, he puts it right into Zepeda's face, right into his máscara. If you guys pay attention, Cabrera, he's coming down, and then he kind of lunges up, making contact with his shoulder right up to Zepeda's máscara. And as of right now, referee Thomas Taylor hasn't said anything. He's not making it that obvious. He's not making it that obvious, but he is doing that, and it is getting to Zepeda's face. Cabrera is a technical fighter. He is strong. I tell you, man, Cabrera, he's surprising me here. Is Cabrera up? We're into the third round right now. I would give it 1-1 right now. Maybe Zepeda took the second round. For sure, to me, Cabrera took the first round. Cabrera just kind of moving around the ring. And they're just exchanging and moving. And that's the thing that Cabrera's doing, man. And now he's staying in the pocket and exchanging with Zepeda, and Zepeda's getting the better of him. Cabrera better get out of there and do what he was doing earlier and move around the ring a little bit more. Cabrera staying very close to him. Cabrera is not backing up, man. He is just trying to stay as close as he can, and they are exchanging. They are exchanging in the middle of the ring, right over the Golden Boy sign, right in the middle of the ring. And Giovanni is in the fight, man. I think Zepeda's getting the better of it. Ooh, Cabrera lands a good uppercut. I think Zepeda is getting the better of it, but make no mistake, Cabrera is having his moments right here in the middle of the ring, man, and they just go toe-to-toe. Oh, good combinations by Cabrera while they're in the phone booth. A little distance now. And now it seems like Zepeda wants a little bit of distance as Cabrera closes that distance. And they're both just exchanging punches here. Back in Zepeda. Oh, Cabrera goes down! Cabrera goes down! He is hurt! He is hurt! He is down against the ropes in between the blue and the neutral corner, and referee Thomas Taylor stops the fight. Cabrera had a chance. I do not know what was said. I don't know what the conversation was. I don't want to say it was a bad stoppage because Thomas Taylor was face to face with Cabrera, and I'm looking at Zepeda's face right now in the Jumbotron. Cabrera put some work in on Zepeda. Zepeda's face, I don't want to exaggerate and say that he's all beat up. Yes, he's not all beat up, but his face took a little bit of punishment. In less than 3 rounds, Cabrera put some good work on William Zepeda. And as a matter of fact, now they're showing Cabrera's face doesn't seem to be, he's got a couple marks here and there. Now, I don't know what was being said. Referee Thomas Taylor was face to face with Cabrera when Cabrera was down on one knee. Let's see, they're showing the replay. Wow, what a great third round. Oh, a body shot That's what took him down. It was a body shot. I'll get to your guys' chats in a bit, dog. Yeah, it was a body shot that Cabrera felt. He goes down to one knee. Now I want to see. So Thomas Taylor's right in front of him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, he didn't get up. They reached the 10 count, so it was not a stoppage. He did not get up before the 10 count. He did not get up before the 10 count. And there's no excuse because Thomas Taylor was right in front of Cabrera. He was right in front of him. There was no excuse. There was no like, well, I didn't see. No, he had the fingers right in front of him. Bam, 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 right in front of him. And Cabrera seemed to get up after Thomas Taylor reached 10. Hey, look, it didn't last long, but it was fun. Let me see. Damn, I missed a lot of you guys, man. Let me see. Cabrera, a little slickster. Yeah. Cabrera is tricky. This fight will be decision for Cabrera. Damn, easy boy. What's up, Keith Hawkins? Cabrera. Yeah, easy boy. Cabrera, he took a body shot. If you see the replay clearly, it was a body shot, and then he took one to the head, but he was going down after the body shot. What's up, El Único? The fight is over. The fight is over. Yeah, Cabrera did not get up, man. Referee Thomas Taylor reached 10. And then after 10, that is when Cabrera got up. Amazing body shot. It was a body shot, yeah. Cabrera, it's a knockout, but he wasn't knocked out like asleep. No, it was a body shot. Shout out from Philippines. Thanks. Don D from the Philippines, man. You know what? I got a good friend, man. He's Filipino. He's from the Philippines. He served in the United States Army and became an American citizen. But my boy Alden, I'd like to go out there to the Philippines one day, man. Yeah, congrats, Zepeda. Thing is now, well, they're gonna interview Zepeda right now. I mean, we gotta start thinking what's next for Zepeda. Something that's realistic as well. You know, he's over here with Golden Boy. What's realistic? Who can work with Golden Boy to make a good fight for Zepeda at 135? And is Zepeda willing to go up to 140 to make any other fights? I remember I covered his fight when he fought Jojo Diaz in San Diego, and I had asked him back then, would he move up to 140 to fight Ryan Garcia? This is when Ryan Garcia first moved up to 140. And Zepeda said no, he wouldn't move up to 140 to fight Ryan Garcia, which was a little bit of a letdown to me, man, because I'm like, you know, why not, dog? Why wouldn't you move to 140? I wonder now, would he be willing to move up to 140 for a bigger fight? All right, looks like we got a little. All right, Chris Mannix is interviewing William Zepeda. I'll be back with you guys in a second, man. I want to hear what the interview is. Hang on.
I'm grateful for all the opportunities that they're giving me. I'm grateful to Golden Boy. I'm grateful for all the fans that come out here and show love to me. You coming into this fight that Cabrera has with awkward style. It looked like he gave you a few problems in that first round. How long did it take you to figure him out?
Giovanni Cabrera, after getting a knockout loss, out there, a big superstar with all the fans.
Every fighter has its essence, every fighter has its difficulty, but we work with the gym for that.
Hey, let me ask you guys. I'm sure Chris Mannix is gonna ask him, what does he want next? Does he call out a certain fighter? I don't like when fighters just do this. Oh, I'm ready for anybody. Like, no, Charlie, call someone out, Holmes. Especially him, because nobody's talking about him. Nobody's talking about Zepeda. So he needs to be calling certain fighters out by name. They're still going over the fight. Oh, Cabrera had some good. Cabrera landed some good shots.
Something that me and my team have been working on and improving it, and it looks like it's working every fight that we come across.
You told us this week that you can tell when you beat the spirit out of the fight. When you landed that body shot, did you know you finished tomorrow?
Tú dijiste esta semana que tú conoces cuando le quitas el espíritu y la voluntad a un peleador, cuando tú le dices ese gancho, supiste.
I'm a fan of Zepeda. I am. I'm just not a fan of how he goes about, you know, in his career. Like I didn't like that he wouldn't move up to 145 Ryan Garcia. He needs to call somebody out, man, by name.
Trade out Aosta. I know that that's my strong hand. I continue to touch with that hand, so I got the job done.
All right, so you maintained your position as the number one contender.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
What's the one that you want to go out?
Let's see what he says.
¿Cuál es el cinto? ¿Cuál es el peleador que tú quieres enfrentarte? Let's go to Ukraine. Let's go take that out from Benenchenko.
Later on tonight, Shakur Stevenson is going to defend his WBC 5 Olympian free agent after that fight. If that fight's offered, would you be interested?
Hoy pelea, Shakur Stevenson hace su pelea, es un agente libre. Si él gana esa pelea, ¿estás dispuesto también a pelear por Shakur Stevenson?
Ya ha hecho su tarea, ahorita le toca a Aosta hacer su tarea con el mejor de la
Okay, hey, look, at least you put a name out there. We'll get to that right now.
I want to thank everybody from San Mateo.
Eso, camarón.
That's pregnant. I want to go home with my family, enjoy them, and watch my son be born. Come back later.
All right, all right, all right. Oh, wait, hang on. All right, so they're going to interview Oscar. Hold on, man. Let me hear this. Hey, at least Oscar looks presentable. He's not wearing his tight leather pants and freaking mesh see-through shirt. He's actually wearing a collared shirt. He's looking presentable, Holmes. All right, gracias, Oscar. As being from Mislos, homie, gracias for looking presentable. Cabrón.
This guy just knocked out yet another opponent, holding him down the exact same way. Do you believe there's a fight on this weight class that can stop?
Look, there's a lot of talent at 135 and 140. Imagine Zepeda versus Pitbull. Imagine Zepeda versus Lomachenko. Whoever, I think William Zepeda has the most exciting style in boxing today. He's relentless. He throws punches and punches, and he stops you.
Appreciate that, Oscar. Hope we get a world title shot next for Zepeda. Guys.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's get back to it, man. All right. So, Despensa, man. I know I missed a lot of you guys right here. Shoot, Despensa, man. Hopefully you can visit here in our place. Lots of beautiful places here. God bless her. Hey, gracias, Dondi. Shout outs to the Philippines, man. I knew his work rate was too much. Yeah, Zepeda versus Jordi Gamboa. Come, Zepeda's work rate going to be too much problem for anybody. Technical fight. Yeah, he's overwhelming, man. What round was it? It was over in the third round. It was over in the third round. No, third round, Dimitro. Okay, so let's get into just a little bit, man, of what was said before we wrap it up. Okay, so Zepeda. Um, first of all, man, just to recap the fight, um, the way it was going, I do not think Zepeda was gonna be able to handle, all the punches that Cabrera was landing on him because he landed a lot of good punches, man. Had this fight kept going on and on and on and on, who knows what would have happened. But at the same time, Cabrera left himself open a lot, man, and just it just seemed like in that third round, like he just said, "Screw it, let's just sit down, let's just fight, let's just throw chingazos," battle of will, and that was a poor call by Cabrera. But hey, he gave an exciting fight. Okay, so now William Zepeda, he actually called the name out. He said he wants Lomachenko. That's a damn good fight. Now we all know that there's talks about Tank and Lomachenko happening. We'll see what happens with that. They kind of didn't go into the whole Lomachenko thing. Instead, Chris Mannix brought out Shakur Stevenson, who fights tonight. I don't know if he's fighting right now or fights in a little bit. One of you guys could let me know. It's happening on ESPN. And basically, man, Zepeda just said, look, I've done my homework. Now it's time for Oscar to do his. Put the fighters in front of me. So that's the thing. It's just, I'll tell you guys this, man. This place was not sold out. It was not. It was not sold out. As a matter of fact, here where I was sitting, it was mainly all empty, right? But this was the media. But I would say this arena was probably, they blacked out a lot. Okay, they blacked out a lot. Like you guys can see this curtain right here, yet there's seats over there. They just blacked it out. For the seats that were available, I would say it was probably about 55% full. 55, okay? If I want to be generous, I'll say 60%. But at the same time, they closed a lot of seating sections as well. So don't think that the Toyota Arena in Ontario was completely open and 55 to 60% of it was full. No, they closed off quite a few different sections. And with that, it was probably about 55% full. Good crowd, strong. I mean, it's Mexican fighter, so it's always a strong crowd, man, when it comes to cheering and electricity and all that stuff. But I do want to see Zepeda get some of these big names. I'm just not sure how much money he draws. That's the only thing, man. This place was not jam-packed like that. The people that were here were excited to see him. Yes, absolutely. But it wasn't full. So that's something that other fighters are going to take into consideration. You got the whole thing in boxing: high risk, low reward, and Zepeda is one of those guys. You're gonna make some money with him, but you're not gonna make that money with the risk that you're taking to fight him. Okay, the main is fixing to start. Foster, in my opinion, can beat Zepeda versus Pitbull would be a damn good fight. That'd be a damn good fight. But would Zepeda move up to 140? Or Pitbull doesn't even belong up there, man. Pitbull coming down to 135 would be good. So, what's up, El Pachuco? Hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tap up out of here. I'm going to see if I could go catch the ESPN card, what's left of it. Yeah, man, they kind of did your boy dirty over here, homie. Put me way up here in the nosebleeds, up here on my own, dog. But, hey, look, man. Wherever they put me, we'll make the best of it and we'll make it happen, So, gracias for tapping in. I appreciate it. Sorry I had to do this on my phone, a little bit Mickey Mouse style. No power, no Wi-Fi, no anything. But hey man, we do what we can, Holmes, and I can't get any interviews. I'm not allowed down there on the floor, but nonetheless, man, I'm gonna see if I could go catch the ESPN card, what's left of it, and I will be making a video of Ryan Garcia and the whole fiasco with him. But with that, look, it was a good night of fights, man. I enjoyed it. It was less than 3 rounds, but it was a good one. I thought it was fun, man. But with that, hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. Cholo, truck los tres chingones, boxing shots, other chingones, y chingonas. Whatever you guys do the rest of this weekend, be safe doing so. We come back and do it again. Catch you guys on next round.